Just say Gray Lady Insurance.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for
I'm
being
learning
here.
about insurance today.
Oh, we're here to help.
Is that right? Especially you?
Totally.
What's your position here?
I'm one of the partners,
Okay.
and I deal with commercial insurance.
Okay. So you got commercial. Take us through the different varieties that Gray Lady does here.
We do it all. We do commercial insurance, we do auto, and we do home insurance, and we write commercial bonds and boat insurance.
Hi, Cliff.
Hey, how you doing, Gino?
This location, the name Gray Lady Insurance. Why start a new insurance business on Nantucket?
Well, Nat, Stacy, and Tara were looking to do something on their own, so I came out here and met with them last May, and instantly got along with everybody, and it looked like a great opportunity. Insurance is all about people, from both the client and the agency side, and it was just an obvious great opportunity to work with some great people.
So where are you from?
I'm from Telluride, originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, but I live in Telluride, Colorado.
And so you were doing insurance out there?
Yes, sir.
And how did these guys find you? I mean, are they
met-
skiers or something? Or?
I met Nat in Telluride, yes,
I
sir.
see.
And he said he'd been in the business out here for a long time, and it just kind of came from there.
So what do you bring, what expertise do you bring from Telluride to this?
I don't know if I bring any expertise from Telluride, but
All right.
But it's a similar sort of market.
Yeah.
We've got big wildfire risk out there, whereas Nantucket has big, windstorm risk. We do a lot of personal lines. We insure contractors and homes, everything from A to Z, really. And that's the same kind of thing that Nat, Stacy, and Tara are doing here.
Okay.
If someone's got a risk, we can find a market for it.
Is there a specialty that you, as one of the partners, brings? Like some people are business, some are liability.
Because Telluride's so small, it just became one of those things where you have to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a team out there that I work with, and we do everything really from contractors, home insurance, car insurance.
Do you still live out there?
Yes, sir. I've been back and forth since we
So
started.
maybe the winter time, are you a skier? Is that what keeps you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you must be Jones. And have you been here for the winter at all? Have you spent
I
time
was
here?
out here in January and April. And
Well, we had some snow for you.
you had more snow here than we had in Telluride this winter.
We just need to build a little ski area out there at the dump.
maybe build a sand dune and let it get some accumulation.
All right, I'm going to go talk to these guys.
All right,
Thanks,
Gino.
Cliff. Thank you.
Great to see you.
You too. All right, Tara.
All right, I'm up.
Tara, you've been in the insurance business for how many years?
26.
Is that right?
26.
Did you
years,
start
so.
doing insurance?
No, I started off cleaning. I
Okay.
worked at the beachside,
You did.
the Folger.
Yeah.
Yep, and then met Teal Beal, and she got me a job at Nantucket Insurance.
You're local though, right?
Yes.
Way back.
Yeah.
Parents too?
Oh, I'm not a native.
You're not a native.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm not a native.
Because
but
you've
I've
been here as long as I have.
Yeah, I've been here since 1987.
Okay, well I beat you by a year.
Okay, and I've been doing insurance since 88.
Yeah, right.
So.
Why do you do it? What
I
is
love
it?
my clients. I like
Yeah.
what I do, you know?
Yeah. You
Like the
to-
challenge,
Right.
you know?
So how is starting a new insurance company? Is that a challenge?
It's been scary, but these guys have been great, and our clients have been loyal. People that want to come on over, you know. Clifford's great, keeps us all in line,
He's kind of like the guy that can.
organize us.
Yes, I see. That's
Because
good.
we all specialize in different areas. I mean, Stacy specializes in the workers' comp, I specialize in the auto, but these guys, those two do everything.
I gotcha. I see. That's how it works.
Commerce is like one of the largest carriers, and that's who I have a contract with, and that's where I put all my people. They're an A+ company, and they're great at paying claims and being there for their clients.
Every time you turn on the TV, they want you to buy insurance online,
Oh yeah, that
right?
drives me crazy.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy.
Because
but no,
tell us why people shouldn't do
I mean,
that.
because keep it personal. I mean, we get a lot of clients that come in here and make payments. You know, we find out about their family. You know, we sit and chit chat.
Right.
Friendly atmosphere. We try to keep it in here.
And if
you
something
know.
happens, you got a person that you know that's.
That and we
Makes a
can.
big difference.
Yep.
All right, now,
Absolutely.
as far as insurance on Nantucket, should I talk to you about that? I mean, like different aspects of insurance and where we're at.
It's probably.
Because I know people are going to want to know where we're heading, especially with all these new laws and regulations.
Probably Nat would be the
All right.
best one to answer all those questions.
I'm going to go over to his desk then.
Okay.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gino!
Can I take two?
Yes, sir.
2
please.
minutes of your busy
Yes,
time?
sir, please.
How you doing,
I'm
Nat?
great, thank you. How are you? It's great to see you.
Thank you. At the top of the list, what are some of the new regs, the new laws that are?
Well, the
coming
biggest
in?
change comes into play with those who are required for having flood insurance, because the federal government's changed all the flood maps and changes to the areas. There are a lot of people who weren't required to have flood insurance who are now required to have flood insurance. People who live at top of Main Street in Sconset, where it's now considered to be a bad flood
No
area.
way.
Yeah, required to have flood insurance. Yep, and regulated by the banks. Banks require it.
What does
And-
that do to their policy?
Well, it just requires them to buy a flood insurance policy that, as we all know, that if top of Main Street ever gets flooded, we're all in trouble.
I'd say so.
And it frustrates clients because they understand that and they feel like they are not being treated correctly in respects to where the property is, but has nothing to do with them, has nothing to do with the banks. It's just based upon what the federal government has regulated. So,
Does everyone have to buy insurance if they're in a floodplain area?
only if the requirements come into play, it's regulated by the banks. So if you
Okay.
have a mortgage with a bank and you're in a floodplain, that's not a desirable floodplain, you're required to have flood insurance.
Right.
Otherwise, the loan will go sour and you won't be able to.
What are we talking for an increase? What does it cost for a policy?
Well, it depends on where you are. It depends on.
And
where you
obviously
are.
the value of
Obviously.
what you have.
You're right. So the limitations come with what the requirements are, which is through the federal government. You can buy $250,000 worth of coverage, and then you can buy excess through the markets to cover above and beyond that $250,000. Usually, banks require you to carry the limit, the underlying limits, which is the minimum of $250,000. And for some people, it's gotten more expensive because their area, their zoning has changed and it has become a less favorable zone in the eyes of the federal government, and therefore their premiums have increased. And then some people are required to buy it, not being very expensive for some people, but just a nuisance to have to purchase it. So it comes, when people are buying houses in Nantucket and the banks are looking for flood insurance, it's just another issue they have to deal with. Nantucket's considered to be a bad egg. There's a basket full of eggs, and Nantucket's considered to be a rotten egg in the eyes of most insurance carriers. They don't necessarily want to write out here because they're concerned about that Category 5 hurricane that's going to come and hit us in the face,
Yep.
which eventually someday it will. But the good thing is that the construction of majority of the houses here is exceptional, and so the loss would be minimal in comparison to somewhere down in Florida perhaps, or North Carolina, where the construction values are not as great in
Right.
respects to building. But we're still considered to be a bad egg. And so, the no-name storms back in the 90s that put the perfect storm on the map, which was sort of the beginning of our decline in carriers who want to continue to write here. So majority of the houses for a good percentage of the people here are written through the Mass Fair Plan, which is the state-funded program. And those who qualify to receive coverages through a primary carrier, would be ACE or Chubb, which is now one together, AIG, Fireman's Fund, which is now all one big group with ACE. If their primary residence is off island, and the secondary is sufficient or large enough in respects to values, they'll entertain the idea of insuring the secondary here. But very difficult you can't find an admitted carrier who will write a standalone exposure in Nantucket. without having any exposure off island. So they want a good egg somewhere else to pick up the potential bad egg here in Nantucket.
I see. And for anyone who has questions on any kind of insurance policies that they think they may need, it's better to stay local.
Yeah,
That's why I
definitely,
came by,
definitely.
because
Yep, there's a lot of things that we know about the market that a lot of off-island agents don't know about the market. Friendly service, easy people to talk to. We have all the carriers that anybody would ever need to be able to insure a piece of property in Nantucket, which is great.
Yep.
With Chubb and AIG, a lot of the excess markets also. We have great carriers with the excess market. So if their secondary residence is substantial, yet they have a primary written, let's say through Amica or USAA, who won't touch something on Nantucket, we have the ability to provide the upper limits without having to go to a Chubb or an ACE to make it work.
all right. And as far as your new business, your new
Oh, it's
location,
fantastic.
you like it
Yeah,
here?
love it.
This,
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Great.
a lot of new good buildings
It's
going
a great,
on here.
right, centrally located with a new Stop and Shop over there.
Yeah, right.
Very busy, as we all know. This part of Nantucket has now become a very busy part of the island.
And you know what else is really good about this place? You got great parking.
Yeah, I know. Is that nice?
Oh
Yeah.
man!
And we
Hopefully it'll stay that
Yeah, I
way.
hope so too. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, thanks for inviting
You're
me.
welcome. Thank you for coming in.
You bet.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Thank you. Now
We'll see you at the gym.
we'll see you there.
Yeah.